Okay, so picture this. Sun warming your face, the scent of pine in the air, and before you, water so vibrantly blue it belongs in a dream.
Sounds idyllic. Where are we?
This, my friend, is Fethiye, Turkey. And trust me, it's about to get real interesting. Today, we're going full-on deep dive mode, unearthing the layers of history, myth, and adventure that make Fethiye so much more than just a pretty face.
All right, I'm intrigued. Beyond those picture-perfect beaches, what are we dealing with here?
Buckle up, because Fethiye's got it all. Ancient ruins whispering tales of empires past, rugged mountains calling out to hikers, hidden coves just begging to be explored. Honestly, it's like someone took everything cool about history, nature, and adventure and mashed it all up in one place.
And I bet you're going to tell me this magical mashup happens to be in a location steeped in history, right?
Ding, ding, ding! We've got a winner. You see, Fethiye sits right where the Aegean and Mediterranean seas meet. It's been a crossroads for, well, forever, basically.
Ah, I see where you're going with this. A crossroads geographically and, therefore...
Culturally, boom. This little slice of Turkish paradise has been shaped by everyone who's ever set foot there. Think Lycians, Persians, Greeks, Romans, Ottomans. The list goes on and on.
Talk about a melting pot of civilizations. So where do we even begin to unpack this place? It must be bursting with stories.
Well, how about we start at the very beginning?
Okay, humor me. How far back are we talking?
Try 3000 BC. As in, Fethiye, or Telmessos as it was known back then, predates the pyramids. It's older than old.
Wow, that's a serious amount of history. Okay, so 3000 BC, we've got this bustling city, Telmessos. Where did that name come from?
Legend has it, Telmessos was the son of Apollo.
Hold on, Apollo. As in the Greek god of music, poetry, light, everything artsy and awesome.
The one and only. Even the myths tell us this place was special. It wasn't just some random coastal town. It had a certain, I don't know, a certain magic about it.
I can see why they'd say that. The son of Apollo, divinely inspired. So this Telmessos, what was its claim to fame back in the day?
It was a hub, a center of trade, art, culture, you name it. Telmessos was probably doing it and doing it well.
Right.
We're talking a major player connecting the ancient regions of Caria and Lycia. Think bustling markets overflowing with exotic goods, a harbor bustling with ships from far-off lands. It was the place to be.
All right, you've painted quite a picture. So we've got this ancient city steeped in myth and history, a cultural and economic powerhouse. Fast forward a few thousand years, and what's Fethiye's story now?
That's the cool part. It's still got all that history, all that charm. But now, add in breathtaking beaches, mountains that seem to touch the sky, and adventures waiting around every corner.
Okay, you're going to have to be more specific. Give me the highlights. What should I be adding to my must-see list?
Well, for starters, how about Uludeniz? Ever heard of a lagoon so blue they call it the
Perfect.
Blue Lagoon?
Okay, I think I've seen a postcard or two.
Postcards don't do it justice.
Yeah.
And that's just one beach among many. Fethiye's coastline is riddled with hidden coves, pristine bays, each one more stunning than the last.
Okay, I'm sold. Beaches are definitely happening. But you also mentioned mountains and adventures.
Oh yeah, Fethiye's not just for lounging on the beach. This place is a hiker's paradise. Imagine hiking the Lioni Way, an ancient network of trails winding through pine forests over rugged mountains and offering up the most incredible views of the coastline.
Hiking ancient trails, taking in the scenery, and probably stumbling across some ruins along the way, I imagine.
Probably. And speaking of ruins, you've got to check out Chevalier Island. This place was once a stronghold for the Knights of Rhodes. Can you imagine it? These knights standing guard on their island fortress, the Mediterranean sun glinting off their armor. Talk about stepping back in time.
You're not making this easy. My bucket list is already overflowing. But, okay, I have to ask, what ties it all together? What makes Fethiye more than just a collection of beautiful places and cool historical sites?
It's the feeling, you know? It's that sense of connection to something bigger than yourself. Whether you're wandering through ancient ruins, soaking up the sun on a beach, or hiking a trail that's been walked for centuries, Fethiye just has this way of making you feel present, connected.
It sounds almost like magic.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's that ancient magic, passed down through millennia, woven into the very fabric of the place. Who knows?
I have to say, you've piqued my curiosity. Fethiye sounds like one of those rare places where the past isn't just something you read about in a history book. It's something you experience firsthand.
Exactly. It's a living, breathing testament to human resilience, to the enduring power of culture and connection.
Well, listeners, if this deep dive hasn't convinced you to add Fethiye to your travel bucket list, I don't know what will.
And on that note, until next time, happy exploring.